The 2019 season was truly the end of an era for the Seattle Mariners, as they said goodbye to two of the franchise's most iconic players. It is now time for the M's to turn their attention to the future. Entering the 2020 season, Seattle will lean heavily on the veteran leadership of Kyle Seager, the continued development of Marco Gonzalez and Yusei Kikuchi, and a whole lot of youth. The Mariners have spent the last 2 years loading up on prospects and building their farm system. But can they hang in the highly competitive AL West?
Well, the Seattle Mariners are opening up a new era in franchise history as they open the 2020 campaign at their home confines of T-Mobile Park. For a closer look at how the M's are moving forward, we turn to our own Heidi Watney.
Matt, a fired-up fan base has come out tonight to try and help lift their home club to a big opening day win. And an air of anticipation is mounting as we approach the first pitch. Seattle manager Scott Servais knows that there is a lot of work to do after the M's lost 94 games last year. Franchise icons Ichiro Suzuki and Felix Hernandez moved on, and the pitching staff never found consistency, posting an ERA of 5. There's plenty of young talent in the organization, and we've seen other teams blossom sooner than expected. In a tough AL West, though, it will take a lot of things going right for the Mariners to play meaningful baseball in October.
Thank you, Heidi. Let's go get it. Opening day baseball is next. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning, nobody out. So next to the plate for Texas, Rougned Odor.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And a ball 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Looking up is Hediger. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
You want to talk about one swing of the bat changing the entire momentum. Guy was out there throwing an absolute gem, a no-no on the mound, and not only is the no-hitter gone, but now they've taken the lead as well.
Stepping in now, Nick Solak. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Solak, a 25-year-old, he's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Popped up. White has room in foul territory. 1 out.
Up next for the Rangers.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a drive by Chirinos, deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Texas is out in front, 2-0. Digging in now for the Mariners, Evan White 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And that misses 1-1. To the right side. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Malik Smith the next to hit. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Hit out toward second. Fielded by Adore. And quickly there are 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Shed Long. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. 7th inning coming up. Here's Joey Gallo now. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Ball 1.
1-1.
Chopped in front of home plate. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready now, Danny Santana. He was a ground out victim last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. Softly hit to short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Ready for another shot now. Todd Frazier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And he fouls this one off. Hit high and deep out to left field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
And this will be fouled away. Hunter low, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Count 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Rangers 3 and the Mariners nothing. First pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Calhoun will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and up next the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. Here comes the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
No reason to give in to him here with a base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gallo retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. Austin Adams is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 63.
Fouled away. 0-1, here it comes. And it's fouled away. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Daniel Vogelbach.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 8.
Stepping in, Jake Fraley. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. No balls and 1 strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box now, Evan White, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. Kluber pauses. Here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue.
And the runner back safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Fouled off. There goes Smith. Pitch outside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the second run is across to make this a 3-2 ball game now.
Now batting.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 3 and the Mariners 2. All set to start the 9th in this one, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. Murphy is under it. He's got it 1 away. Now to the plate, Willie Calhoun. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. The 1-0. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is Smith. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Swing and a liner. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And he fouls this one off. Santana, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Jose Leclerc takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gallo is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. That's popped up now towards short right field. Odor over to his left. 2 gone. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Going back is the center fielder at the track, the wall, and it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Wow, that run in the top of the 9th is even bigger now. Without it, this thing would be tied. As it stands, though, they still have work to do to send this to extras or end this thing. This game's getting good now.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Fouled away. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Last chance for the Mariners. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day, but what do you really think this means, Dero?
Well, for the winner, it's a huge confidence boost, Dan, no doubt. But for the loser, hey, it's just one game. You shake it off, remind yourself you're at the beginning of a long season, and you come out ready to play next time.
The Mariners have kicked off their first road trip of the season here in this game, and for a word on that, here's our own Heidi Watney.
Matt, the average MLB team will travel more than 25,000 miles in a season. That's more than the circumference of the Earth. But one thing that makes all that travel easier to handle, winning. If this club can pull off a win here in this first road game of the season, they might just start a habit of traveling in style.
All right, Heidi, thank you. At the plate, Evan White, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dozier is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
One away for Seattle now in inning number 7, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Hit in the air out to center field. Merrifield is there. 2 gone.
The batter number 2, second base.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Shed Long. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
This is pulled into right. And Dozier will put it away for out number 3. Mariners are down in order. They trail 3-2. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. 0-2. Here it comes. On the ground to third. And that's out number 1. So 1 away now for Alex Gordon. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Merrifield comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Stepping in, Tim Lopes. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dozier is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Austin Nola. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Look out, 21.
Now here's the pitch.
Oh, that's good.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Merrifield will get there, and he puts it away to ready for another chance. Ryan O'Hearn. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
The 1-1 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Crawford gloves it, and there's 1 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Franco. In his career versus this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now a drive by Franco, deep left field, and gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo shot here for Michael Franco. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's given the Royals a 4-2 lead.
I know one thing with this homer, it might make the decision to send the starter back out there a little easier for the manager. You've got some wiggle room now, and he's been pitching well, so I expect they'll be having that conversation in the dugout. You know he wants to go back out there.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Whit Merrifield. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Number 27.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. No balls and 1 strike. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 1-2 the counts of the Royals shortstop. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 5-2. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon. In is Jorge Soler as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in his strike.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Trevor Rosenthal comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Mitch Haniger.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
In now the Mariners DH, Daniel Vogelbach. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Vogelbach behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Merrifield arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting.
Next for Seattle, Jake Fraley, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Last chance for the Mariners. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone...
Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Royals have finished off a 3-game sweep here on home soil, as this one is over. If you're just joining us, we've got a good one here this afternoon. A nervous fan base hoping upon hope that their guys will come out on top in this game and avoid a series sweep. Heidi, what's the feeling down there? Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position. Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
He beats the tag, safe, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been all set for the start of the inning. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Malik Smith.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's low.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Shed Long. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So coming to the plate, J.P. Crawford. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And that misses for ball 1.
Nope.
2-0. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jimenez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the... Carl Edwards Jr. was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. Leury Garcia is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that one is gone. Solo home run for Yoan Moncada. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's given the White Sox a 4-2 lead. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him. Aaron Bummer comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 39.
Coming to the plate now, Dylan Moore, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Nola. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Going back is the left fielder. Gone!
Well, you just don't think about what might have been, but you sure wish he didn't give up that run in the bottom of the 8th. If he didn't surrender that one there, this would be a tie game. Be that as it may, they may have some momentum now. We'll see what they can do with it.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
His prior history versus this arm, not a big sample size. 0 for 1. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Henniger, base runner at first with 1 out. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Number 8.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
In now, Jake Fraley. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
D. Gordon will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 9, D. Gordon.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Check his swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Count still at 1-2. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Mm. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the double steal is on here, and he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. So here's Malik Smith as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last chance for the Mariners. Swing and a liner. Foul. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Launch to right field and deep. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam as they jump ahead by 3.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Shed.
So now to the plate, Shed Long. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Count is 1-2.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. He loses him on ball 4.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the 9th as a huge 9th inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ball game. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mariners 7 and the White Sox 4. Matt McGill takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
The 1-1 taken, strike 2. McGill features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Scooped up. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The White Sox down to their last strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
I can't tell you how big a victory this is for this club right now, and they can certainly breathe a sigh of relief as they avoid the sweep.
Yeah, that's good for them, Dero. Look, you're not going to win every series, but getting swept can really compromise a team's morale. They've avoided that letdown, and they can move on to the next series on a positive note.
If you've just joined us, this is a story of a pitcher who's got his club in a rare and exciting situation. Heidi, can you offer some insight without violating any baseball taboos? High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Come on, guys.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2
I mean, this
strikes.
offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Moreland around first on his way for 2. The throw is wild, and he gets away. So he makes it through 7 innings, but they finally get to him for their first hit of the ball game here in inning number 8.
Yeah, Matty V, and that just goes to show you how hard it is to pitch a no-no. Gets through 21 consecutive outs without getting up a hit, D-roll, but that wasn't the case here to start off the 8th.
Yeah, so much has to go into it. You need to be a little lucky, and you need to be a little good right there. Flip the script on the offensive standpoint. They've stayed with their approach, haven't come out of it, and hopefully this gets them jump-started.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
1-1 right here, guys.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Striding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. Popped up.
I got it.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left.
Relay.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Andrew Benintendi is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 1-1. Peraza stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away. Hit in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Smith.
2-2.
He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. From the stretch, drilled to the right side, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
If you're just tuning in, there may be something developing in this game that you'll want to see. Heidi, help us set the scene here. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Jose Peraza is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded to third. There is Seager. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Striding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 0 for 9.
Andrew Benintendi.
The 0-1 delivery.
Oh. There's a 1 here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
That's up. That's
Popped
up.
him
That's
up.
up.
Murphy over to his right.
Mine.
And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Gordon is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The perfection. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in as the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Like that pitch there. Lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Weakly hit towards first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And they have taken the lead. Oh, so close. But with one swing of the bat, the no-hit bid ends here with 2 out in the 8th. Still a remarkable pitching performance nonetheless.
Oh, it sure is, Matty V. Boy, you get that part of the game as a pitcher into the 8th inning. It's hard not to look past getting that last out thinking about the 9th, D-Row, but they made him pay here with 2 outs in the 8th.
Yeah, he's thrown the ball so good, Dan. He's worked all sides, in and out, up, down, all quadrants covered. Be interesting to see if he toes the slab in the 9th or if they hand this over to the bullpen.
The right fielder, number 5.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Vasquez is off of first with 2 away. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the end. Austin Adams will be on the mound to start the 9th inning.
Wow, that is a disappointing conclusion for this club, as their starter not only lost a no-hitter late in the game, but the victory escapes them as well.
D-Row, and he was perfect deep into the game, too. So, yeah, it's a tough way to lose. And, you know, we'll have to watch to see how they bounce back from this disappointment. This could be one of those games that eats at you for an awful long time.
Stepping up now, Jake Fraley. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And there's one away. Bottom of the inning now. And digging in is the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fraley will wait on it. One gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down. All set for the start of the fourth. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jake Fraley. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the left fielder, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
The 0-2 home. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job.
Now at the plate, Jake Fraley. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. That's lifted the other way out to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
I see you working, big guy. Good job. Way to get on base.
Settling in now, Evan White. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Evan White.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Soft grounder left side.
Go hard, go hard,
on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run. This is now a 1-run game. Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Semien.
Hey, one out here. We got one.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out of scoreboard. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extend.
Digging in and looking for more, Jake Fraley. He singled his last time up.
Right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, you smoked.
Yeah, that hard hit
That
single
away.
right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Into the box now, Evan White. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Here we go now.
White.
Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty's there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Malik Smith. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Kemp moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So now it's Mark Canha. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Crawford ranging into the outfield, but the fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Sean Murphy. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the run first.
Eat it.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up.
Coming to the plate now, Jake Fraley. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
And he lays off for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Well, fire up the highlight reel. Fraley just had a game to remember with the bat.
Boy, did he ever, Matt. This is exactly what this team was looking for from him.
Yeah, if this is any kind of preview of what we'll be seeing from him going forward, it's going to be a real boost for this ball club. You can bet the boys in the clubhouse are fired up right now because of him.
The M's have not had the April their fans would have liked, and for more on that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, this club was not very highly touted entering the season, so their sluggish start has left no one surprised. However, these players are not content to leave it at that. They believe they can do better, and they do not take kindly to being written off already. This season is still young, so perhaps if they can start putting some wins together, they can change that conversation.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So stepping in, Luis Arias, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
The next twin up are Polanco, and they're runners at the corners now. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind it.
And that's a base hit as the run will score to tie our ball game at 6 apiece.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Behind 0-2 now. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men. Dan Vogelbach is next. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Oh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
3-2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that's a home run into the top tank. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Manny, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one crazy 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
From the stretch. Hit on the ground to third. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in to try it again, J.P. Crawford. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
Hey!
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Kepler looks up. Gone! Taylor Rogers enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Taylor Rogers.
In now, Evan White. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Kepler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Carl Edwards Jr. is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading off.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. In the air, out to right. On the run is Henniger. He's there and records the first out.
The third baseman, number 24.
Up next for Minnesota, Josh Donaldson. Lifetime versus this arm. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. First delivery to him on the way. Right side, hit hard. Gordon is up with it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. Can't cut into that 8-6 deficit. Now batting, Jake Fraley. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, D. Gordon. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And there's ball 1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1. And 2. That's popped up, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Another 1-2 delivery. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Yoshihisa Hirano enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Max Kepler is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. At the plate, Alex Avila will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Splitter, 2-2. Pitch on its way to Avila. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Gordon is there. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out. At the plate, Byron Buxton, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1. The 1-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Seager with the bare hand. It's late. He's safe. That was a wonderful play, but he was unable to turn it into an out, and that brings the potential tying run to the plate now. Ready once again, Luis Arias. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater. He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
All right, Dan, as a former closer right here, you get 2 quick outs in the 9th inning, and then you give up back-to-back knocks. Are you 1 pitch away? What are you telling yourself?
You know, sometimes the hardest thing to do, D-Roll, is to get that 1, 2, 3, 9th inning. 2 base hits in a row right now. This is where you really have to make some good pitches. It's never easy pitching the 9th inning, and this is an indication of that right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jorge Polanco is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, listen, it's still real early in the season. Of course, you're concerned about your ball club when it's not performing like you think that it should, but there certainly is plenty of time to turn things around if you can identify the issues and straighten them out.
And I'm sure this club will be making it their business to do just that, Dan. Give him some time to turn this around, though, and we'll see what transpires. But I don't think we've seen what this team has to offer just yet.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
The average sits at 286 here to start play. No home runs just yet and 4 RBIs. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
2 strikes.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
On the run is Smith. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Ball 2 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Drilled. And, oh, this is off the second base bag. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And this one is gone. A home run.
Was isn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Pitch popped up. Lopes shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Nick Solak. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now the 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Cut hold, cut hold.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Shin-Soo Choo is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Waiting on it is Henniger. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one. Line drive to left, and that will be a base hit for Andrus. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
And another foul ball. Andrus on at first, nobody out. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So a runner on second with one down now. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. One ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss, 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
In the air out to left. Fraley is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Santana. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Andrus rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right
next
there.
for the
Nice
Rays.
job by the offensive player. Just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Guys, they called him up hoping he'd excel and lift them to some wins.
Today, not only did they take the loss, but he got knocked around pretty bad. You know what they say, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. The impression he left was not a very good one. Another start or two like this, and he may lose their trust and his role to boot.